Let me do something really quick. You guys remind me after the stream to sort my my OBS scenes. Would be much appreciated. It's just to move that moth. I had to move like 8 things out of the way. Edith Finch.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
I've seen someone play through this game before, but it's been, holy fuck, 85 years at least. And this game is where I can look with my special eyes. Fun fact, this is what shift does. This is what control does. This is what right click does.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
There's some pretty flowers. Look at graphic stuff. It seems fine, but audio, fine controls. I can turn a reticle on. Gross. For a game like this, I don't want one.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately. I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
This game is beautiful though, isn't it? Get out of the way. Apparently the property's under video surveillance.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
Yeah, I hear this game's
Maybe
only...
she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
She interrupted me. Whatever it's called, I hear this game's only a couple hours long, so, we can, play this and then probably Rainbow Six. I think it'd be very reasonable. I keep trying to sprint. You can tell every time it zooms in.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
She has such a soft voice. I'm envious. Oh fuck. Oh dear. God damn it. Oh dear God.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
You think both ways led here? Looks like a little pond with missing people in it. Well, missing people deeper. I just want to see what the other way has to
The woods around the
offer.
house have always been uncomfortably silent. As if they're about to say something but never do.
There's a sweet little bridge. This area where it split off? Not yet. I almost walked in the stinky water. Milton Finch is the missing person thing. Right there's where it cuts off. Let's see. Or splits off, rather. Go back. I have superpowers? I don't think so. I have special eyes, though, that can zoom. I think zoomy eyes would be considered a superpower. You think I should lower my DPI and have it to where it's like this? Or cinematic? Do you think I should leave it where it is and just go where I need to? I don't know, it looks better. Along the lines of plot armor. I don't think there are enemies in this game, so I don't think I need plot armor.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
One of those games? Yeah, one of those games.
I asked Edie once about the dragon in the pond. She said it had killed her husband. I was 6. It seemed like an odd joke to me, even then.
Shit, it can. You can't. Do you guys live here? Look at the truck. I'm not much of a car guy, but kind of cool truck.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Basically, they're just missing some alligators and it's basically the bayou. But I mean this house. This house. Shit ton of old plantations like this down here. Down there. My grandma has a table like this. They spray painted it though. Like white now. I don't know what color it was before then.
Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
So now we know she's 17. All this disposition. That's the whole game, disposition, but... There's an image of basement. Wind chimes. I have very mixed feelings on wind chimes. On one hand, they're very nostalgic for me. On another hand, they're fucking annoying. I guess we're a puppy now.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
I didn't have feelings about wind chimes. I've been around them my entire life. So. Kid, safe, strong, something. Ram glow. Rain glow. The font's awful. A lacquer for clear brush thinner. Makes sense, right? A lot of gardening stuff here. Marlowe. For no one being here in years, it's in pretty good condition, all things considered. Is dog food? Peanuts? Whatever it is. Seems relatively okay. Let's see what books they have. Flavors of India, Taste of Thailand. Oh, so they're cookbooks? Oh, it's a book of mushrooms. This one chimes to you. That's fair enough. Skyrim syndrome? What do you mean? A bunch of shit everywhere? Witch's Kitchen. A Viking's Belly. They have 2 editions of Tasting Thailand. Weird recipes. I like this one. Cosmic Cuisine. The Pacific Pantry. Fish and shellfish. Something that's not in English. The Northwest Chef. I think that's Norwegian, maybe Swedish. Perfectly preserved, although it's been abandoned for a large amount of time and suddenly abandoned. I doubt that's in Skyrim. Yeah, pretty much every adventure game has it. With Skyrim, I found it funny because it's like, hey, no one's been here in thousands of years, but torches are lit. A nice soldering iron. And a cool box cutter. I need to get a vise for my workbench, like in real life. I like all the unnecessary details. Really nice. Actual lore for Dreader places being taken care of, but yeah.
The power had been turned off the night we left.
So no one's been here for 11 years? Or 6 years since she was 11? Makes sense.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
Oh man, the same stack of books. Literally identical to the one out there.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Edith, Eddie, Lewis, Don. It's pretty rough. 27th of 88. He's older than I am. He passed away in 2010. I like this pot thing. It's really nice. The same stack of books again. Seeing like pictures like that, excuse me, remind me of a much different time in my life.
Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
White Rooster. I wonder what White Rooster is.
Or how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
So Lewis worked at a cannery. Interesting. You guys want an apple pie recipe? Screenshot it if you do.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
You don't eat pie? Wow.
It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Place does feel very homey, even though it's a mess.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
I thought she was going to continue, so I went to take a drink. Damn it. I can't imagine living in a place this messy, though. Just no. I do appreciate that the, I guess that soy sauce package and, like, the noodle next to it. Oh, it is soy sauce, I can see it there. But, it's part of the placemat. Pretty cool. Oh, they even left a phone in the speaker thing. Oh shit. Public mark.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
Like the opposite of minimalism. What is it called? Maximalism or something like that?
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
Sank? What do you mean sank? Oh, went up the fireplace. The words that John Finch living room. Or hoarding. There's a different word for it, but I do agree these people are hoarding. Swedish folk dance. I guess that thing back there was Swedish, not a Norwegian. That book. I'll go downstairs here in a few. Barbara. Oh, I have to turn it myself.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Read up, you dum-dum. I don't know how to read. Oh, there's Bigfoot in the back. I just realized that. That's fantastic. Barbara Finch. Oh shit, bugs. I'm a huge fan of bugs. Someone really close to me has one like that in their house even. It's fantastic. No, this leads back to where it was. I just want to see the area between. A lot of salmon. The packing peanuts? Cut up hot dogs? I bet it's cut up hot dogs.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive. A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
Oh, what's all this?
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
Pretty ominous. All I can think whenever I see these is that a joke about writing people up the wall.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
I see. We'll probably be in there at some point. Not too worried. A lot of books.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes. I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
A pretty sweet room. Like, holy shit, this is really nice.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Hey, we found what the key goes to.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
Oh, it goes up.
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Before I go, what's this? A locked door. Can't do anything. A picture of. Damn Snapchat filters. I swear. This is horrifying. These crayons are massive.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me. Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. But I had no idea what was behind that door.
Do you think this is a little spooky?
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Saving. Nice. Porthos Island calves.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here. Before my mom sealed the doors.
Molly Finch.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Do you have any snacks in here?
My Halloween candy was all gone.
Wow. You can
The
eat.
gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
There's no gerbil in there, so yeah, I think that's fine. You can eat fish.
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
I can't imagine being named Christopher. Wow. I like that my eyes have to adjust back. It's really nice. Really like that lamp.
I kept eating and eating.
Eating toothpaste. What is wrong with you, kid?
I ate a lot of things that night.
You don't want to eat a treat from the toilet? Okay.
Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly,
Oh, she's a
I was
cat.
a cat.
It's a me, a cat.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
You know how it goes, right? Sometimes you just turn into a cat.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
We're purring. You hear that? I don't know where I'm supposed to go next. Here. Next. Thank you for leading me to your babe. Guess I can't go over there yet.
I jumped and I almost got her.
Really nice over here.
I could tell she was getting really tired.
Little pigs. Oh shit. Yeah, I was gonna say no way I can make that. Guess I don't go this way. Where's the bird? Appeared over there somewhere. So what's a bird doing out at night? It looks like I go over there. Let's see. At least. Oh, no. Oh, there it is. Nice.
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird. I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Pretty exciting.
Rabbits.
I'm gonna get you, rabbit. Yoink.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
What do you think the big thing is going to be?
A mama rabbit.
How do you know it's a mom rabbit? I think it'd be a pretty good owl.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
Oh fuck, we're gonna die. I don't know what to say.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean.
Hey.
Now, I was hungrier than ever. I wanted fat, juicy seals.
I make it back here, seal. Did I grab it? Guess not. Where'd it go? Oh, let's see. Oh, these controls are awful for the record. Yoink.
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Kinda rude. There it is. I think we might be a bad guy.
I grabbed on tight. But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Where are we?
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
I see. Wish the camera would update more.
I was big, and I moved real quiet.
Does this make us a cannibal? Makes me want to play Carry On again too.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
You're saying sea shanties too. He's good by my book. I think we're gonna crash the boat.
Last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
What do you think it was?
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
I think it's poopy. I bet it's poopy. What do you think she's gonna eat herself? I think this is that bathroom.
I got
So.
closer and closer.
Yep. Oh, I can't just go up. Rude.
All my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
Very interesting. Seems she was 10 when she died.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Apparently Edith was born in 1999. You go back then? I wasn't done looking at. Damn it, I guess not.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
See.
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
It's a pretty sweet room, all things considered.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
It's fantastic.
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
Why is it in red where all the others are black?
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
Built 1937 by Sven Finch. It's a pretty cool name though, Sven.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Is this Norway or is that Sweden? I'm really bad with Scandinavian flag. It's a really nice chisel though.
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
I'm not going through the door yet. Not done exploring.
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him. Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
Very nice. Very kind of her, honestly. Oh, everyone's hands are here. Spooky. Like the little model house
Her
as
room
well.
is like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune
Norway, got it.
and misfortune.
What the hold?
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan.
Ingeborg.
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
Oh.
Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Very interesting. Oh. I get through all of it. I don't know how to leave. Base? No. I see. Just hold back.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
I could we physically have to close the book. The sweet door. Oh, it's sealed. I see. With caulking, maybe? Possibly? Oh shit. It's carpet. Oh, frog. Baby bubble bananas. Why'd they have bubble bath if there's a chair in the tub? Won't be able to
The only
fully
trace
appreciate
Grandpa
it.
Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
Does key work here as well? Spooky.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look.
Hey, new. How are you?
It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
I read a book. I'm pretty alright. Thank you for asking.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
This game is really pretty. It spooked me at first. I thought there were people standing there. It's either it's split. Oh, that's why the rope is there. Understand now? I don't know why we can come up here. Was there a bridge at some point? Go across? Maybe.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin, and that he never talked about him.
Oh yeah, see, there's a bridge on that
I guess
side.
my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
It's super cool. Like this side more than the other side.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
But that day, he finally
gonna jump?
made up his mind to do it.
Oh fuck.
I told him going around was impossible.
This is a bad
Maybe
idea.
if I hadn't said that.
Calvin! I'm not gonna tell you again!
I can already guess what's gonna happen. You hear the noise? Like the tree's gonna break.
Then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother. The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
It was an epic gamer move. Also really sad.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
He was 11. Damn.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room. Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
The very hungry caterpillar. Don't having relatively high DPI, it's so hard to open some of those. To bring my mouse like multiple
The
times.
passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
I'll go out there in a minute. Need to see what's over here. Fuck, there's Bigfoot. You see it? Just for future reference.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
That makes sense based on what we see. It'd be really cool to have like merch and stuff. I wonder if that's how like actual famous people feel. Still have a cake here? For all this time? What?
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards. Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch.
All right.
As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box.
Oh, I have to do it? Okay.
And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Oh dear.
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the Late Late Picture Show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter. There's gotta be another way out of here.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
I don't remember the way out. Through the bathroom? No, it was through the window.
She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it.
Get out here, you can get you pigs.
The door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned. It wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
I really hope there's the cliche of by the time I get down there, the guy's gone. Perfect.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Pretty spooky.
At the door, she heard whispering. Coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
I love that reaction still. Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
That's brutal.
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Okay. We know how to get into the basement now.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Interesting, though. It's like the cardboard cut out of Bigfoot. Pretty cool. Yeah, let's go to the basement now. We have a way to get there.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box. Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Reasonable enough. Oh, upstairs in a few.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
What other rooms are these? There's more bugs. There's even a centipede. And a moth.
It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key. My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
He shared the room with him while he was dead? The fuck? It's not normal.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of. The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Very interesting stuff. Yeah, let's go back downstairs since we have a way into the basement now. What is that? I guess the ventilation for the stove. It's kinda loud. Hey. I wonder why they never finished the walls.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Tetanus shots are no fun. Oh, it's the dragon that's in the pond. I wonder if they got all the stuff down here.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Another entrance, though? It's like some of the stuff would have been awful to get down the stairs.
I thought maybe she was hiding presents. It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
It's so dark.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
They had a proper, like,
If there's a
bomb shelter?
pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Interesting.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
Such a nice voice.
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything. Even a monster
later, okay.
on the other side of a door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly. And then one day, everything just stopped.
Listen, 5.
Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can.
Where do you think he's going? Jiggly Farms.
I know it's out there somewhere.
He has such a good voice, though.
Whatever killed Barbara and Molly and Calvin. Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me.
Interesting.
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
That's unfortunate. It's really unfortunate. Fuck.
Walter
that
died
time.
when I was 6.
Oof.
I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
I don't even know what to say. Like, goddamn.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Are we gonna go down to the train tracks?
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
It bothers me a lot that she said else
I don't want to
instead
make
of
the
else.
same mistakes she made. Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two,
You notice
I
the
thought it was
text
time I heard the stories for myself.
glows on things, like on the rails. You see that? It's very nice.
And found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
It's pretty sad. What's that out there?
I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me. But I thought you should know about your family.
Who's she writing this to?
And the history you're a part of.
Are we going out into the water? Oh. The old house? They did mention it sank, so maybe.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
I wonder who the voice actress
people
was.
in these stories believed them, for what that's worth. And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
I do apologize for not talking a whole lot, but to be honest, I'm pretty invested in the story. It's pretty good. Thought there was going to be a gate there.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
That's a pretty good question.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault. Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Barbara, Walter, Edie, Sven, Calvin, Molly. The music for this is fantastic.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
It's nighttime. Wouldn't it be high tide?
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
It's really interesting. I couldn't help but sail out to it, like if I lived that close to it.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
A lot of these people just weren't very old.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us. We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone.
Milton might still be alive, maybe?
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
I do like this story though. It's very interesting. That's where that cat
But
stuff
looking
was.
back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Oh, she's pregnant at 17. Very interesting. I didn't expect that.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
They just left the doors unlocked. Fair
They
enough.
were both pretty intense. Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Fair enough. We'll go in there in a few. Let me look around the room first. Dang it, I clicked to put it back down. It's a sweet mustache.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
What?
Perfect.
See.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
Take a picture of him peeing.
Definitely should.
Hey!
That's a keeper.
It's fantastic.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know?
Dad!
Oh shit.
Good eyes, Dawn.
Let's
Before
get
you
a
take
picture of the
shot,
bird
I need a
today. Where you take the picture, what? I was talking, so. Oh, I see.
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Focus on your target. Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Great
brutal.
shot, Dawn!
Why would they take a picture of shooting the deer? Yeah, that's heartbreaking. I can't go all the way down.
I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
Oh shit.
Sorry, Dawn, just gotta reset the timer.
I didn't know I was supposed to control.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
so-
normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about—
Dad!
Get fucked. That's rough, though. Dang.
Of all these stories,
Oh,
that's
dear.
the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
He was a veteran, by the looks of it. An angry goose. Taxidermied cat? Who would do that? His bed's very clean compared to a lot of the other ones. It. Let's see.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
What's all this? Photo paper, I think? I'm gonna be careful there. Only step on the rafter parts. Or not, I guess. I mean, fall through it, sure. It's some MREs. Don't you think they would have
After
been
Sam
studied
died,
this better?
My mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
That baby thing there is horrifying. Gotta go. Call your girlfriend, already, man. Have a good night. And thanks for hanging out while you did.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way
very much
Gregory used to
appreciated.
laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
I see. Oh, I have control of it. Fantastic.
Time's over, Gregory. It's time to... Hold on, sweetie. Hello? Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
Oh shit.
I wonder what he saw. What his world was like.
He was a baby, so of course it was nonsense. Away.
I know you did everything you could.
called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
Oh no.
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw.
Oh man.
There's so much I don't understand about Gregory. About everything.
Oh fuck.
But I know what happened wasn't your fault. I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Oh man. I don't like kids, but holy fuck. He was 1. Oh man.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
A poem for Gus.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
Oh.
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart. I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, "We don't need a stepmom," were the words that I
now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
A lot of jumbled letters.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger. The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Let's look at the tent. Nice. Lots of jumbled letters. Oh, we broke everything. Holy fuck.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made. The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
I see. This seems like something really bad's gonna happen.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't, until we found you.
Rough.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
All right. Saving. I think really fast I'm going to head to the restroom. Drink a little too much tea. What's this? I see. Are you gonna climb that? Us. I was gonna say, sweet, and shit at the same time.
At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
Can you imagine having to do that every day? Oh, Bible.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
There's that. I can't read that.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
I see. We're helping hands create safe places, apparently. It's a very low-res map of India. Do we not have a story thing for her that's interactable, I guess? I guess not. Very cool. An evacuation plan. I guess we head back outside. Yeah. Oh no, I just saw, I think, stairs up there. Let me look. Definitely stairs. Guess let's go back up really fast. Maybe we can open the window. Perfect.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later.
What a view.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
Really interesting.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
Like, this is definitely not safe. Homeschooling, maybe?
And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
Reading is a hoot. Great job. A beautiful window.
But it didn't last.
By Edith Finch. She made this. Our character made this. I thought the power was out. I don't remember whenever we turned it back on. Very interesting. Sure run book. Interesting.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Apparently this was sealed as well.
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
Wasn't he a kid still? When he went missing? He was only born, by the looks of it, a year before I was. She was pretty good at art, though.
I think Edie was happy to finally have another painter in the family.
Still a lot more of the house than I had thought. This is beautiful as well. A little observatory.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Animation is really cool to me, especially flipbooks. It's insane. Oh, we saw that thing downstairs. Very cool.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
What was left now is Lewis and Edie.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
Yeah, see, there's that sweet door.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Tried sprinting again. Damn it. Trying to figure out what that was. It's like glowing. It's the truck. You really were just in the middle of nowhere. I mean, there's a city over there, but I guess over there as well, but it still feels like it's the middle of nowhere. This is incredibly sketchy.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
That's the one part of the game I remember, is seeing someone play. Also, I just realized this is a boat. That's pretty cool. Oh. Apparently I closed it back. Nice. Is it locked? No, I'm just pressing it the wrong way. Just to open like up, you have to hold right because that makes sense. There's a hookah.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Seems he liked marijuana cigarettes. Oh shit, video games.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
School diploma, very cool. But to ask where the TV was, and then I was like, oh, that's a pretty good sized TV. The Red King's dream. This had a normal chair rather than the ball. This would be a really nice area.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to
Began to what?
wander.
Oh, I see.
I asked him to describe it.
That's what video games do to people. It's like games are bad, chat.
He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about.
Oh. What's all this? How do I get in, though? I think I did something wrong. Let me go back. If I put it barely in, will it only get like the edge of the head? No, I see. Damn it. I think I somehow got off track. Like outside of where I was supposed to be. Yeah, I'm way out of where I'm supposed to be. Is there a way to, like, restart this area? I don't know how to restart it. I don't even know when it broke.
His mind began to wander. I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads.
Toads?
And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head.
Very nice.
But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more. I worried about him then.
You found out about,
daydreaming at the cannery.
Path of Exile.
I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend.
A puppy.
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia.
What an original name.
He built the city up slowly, brick by brick.
Oh yeah, nice drums.
Then he made musicians. And songs for them to play.
So he was creative. I don't see how that's a bad thing.
Starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination, so he could do whatever he wished.
I tried grabbing the fake whale. Dang it.
He held an election for mayor. And he won.
Of course he won.
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
Very cool.
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville.
This part's pretty exciting.
St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis, until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery.
It's fantastic.
Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
Can you imagine forgetting to go home because you're too busy thinking about
in Lewisburg,
a game in your head?
He heard rumors of a
beautiful prince or a handsome queen. We're already on this side. Let's go here.
handsome queen queen was on her own quest for
Sinister serpents. Switch
sinister
everyone in one.
serpents.
Oh no.
He followed the sound of her
Electric sitar. Very nice.
electric sitar.
We missed one of them. Dang it. I can't believe we missed it.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination.
I like that everything else is gone now.
But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king. For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
I see. Why does he have a shitty goatee, though?
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
She'd been entertaining his crazy thoughts for too long. I wonder what it would be like working at a cannery. They just let him have a pipe in his locker? Alright.
He began to forget the world we know.
I don't know if this is how canneries actually look.
I think it
but
pained
I
him
don't
to
think
remember
so.
Lewis, the cannery worker. He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
You don't have anything, guy. You're not doing anything.
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions.
Pretty exciting.
Including the wise Calico who had insisted on advising me.
Why is Calico? There's a cat? Oh, there it is. What's Molly?
His queen waited, holding his crown. one thing left to do. Bend down his head.
I think I see where this is going. That a little too loud. But yeah, I think I see where this is going. It's obviously a guillotine.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
It's brutal.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
So is the person she's writing this to her unborn child? Pretty sweet hat. You hang out with family for a bit. How's this game going? It's nearly done, but it's been really good. I've been enjoying it a lot. Would recommend. It's more or less a walking simulator, but the story's been really good.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
Did you have fun hanging out with family, though?
I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left.
Edith, Mom, OD, ME. You and your sister exchanged some TikToks. That's pretty exciting.
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
A prayer. Disaster relief.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
This up here was her room? Oh dang. What a weird thought.
But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
I want a jellyfish plushie. What's she gonna
The whole
draw?
last day,
Oh.
Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
See light. I was gonna say, do we get to see the moon? Before I could even say it was hot.
the power had been
eerie.
shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house.
Oh, there's a bed in here. Also, I wouldn't have a candle right there.
Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
This is difficult stuff. Oh, I forget that I have to flip it.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life.
This is really exciting.
I
It's
never
fun to get to go to the house.
Go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way. I got turned around. I started seeing things.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go! I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car.
It's rough.
I never saw Great Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by.
Oh, pretty cool.
My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
I think we're being born, Jen.
This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you. And tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
So I guess she did die. Why? Like, what killed her? I don't understand. Story by Giant Sparrow. For Shirley Downes. I'll let these credits roll. And then we'll do stuff afterwards.